guys, today I want to show y'all the M4 bayonet knife, or as it is actually termed, the M-4 bayonet. This is a World War II knife. I'll pull it out here to show you guys. This knife was actually designed to be used on the M1 Garand. You can see here the loophole. And then it actually has the locking mechanism, which I'll show here in a second. This blade is 6 3/4 inches long. The whole knife itself is just under 12 inches. It's 11 3/4 inch. Now this one was purposely made to attach to the M1 Garand. Although that they on the base of the M1, there's a little box that slides in. You can see this T on the back of it that slides in, locks in place, and there's these two little grippers that are on springs that you can pinch here at the bottom that actually locks it into place once it's slid over the front muzzle. Now, they didn't get that mechanism on the gun until almost the end of the war, so it was still kind of a standard issue knife to officers, and also it was issued to like machine gunners in replacement of the 1911, which to those guys, I'm sorry, you've got a knife instead of a 1911. There's a couple of versions of this one, and I haven't done all my homework on this one. It's a wooden handle. It's cut. It's pineapple style groove. A little bit wider at the towards the center of it. It still does have a good grip on it, although the wood texture is kind of not the best for it. But it is kind of a neat deal that it's fully wrapped, so they must have milled out the bottom. Now on this particular one, it does have the U.S. military emblem, U.S. M4 engraving. It does have the flaming bomb stamp on there. I know you guys can't see any of this, but it has flaming bomb stamp, and then it has Imperial stamp, which Imperial was one of the contracted knife manufacturers to make this model. In all, let me run down. I've got a list here. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I would say 20 plus manufacturers to actually make this knife. So this one was Imperial manufactured this one. Now the plastic grips didn't show up until 1954. So this was the standard grip that you would see. So if you see this bayonet knife in any of the movies, it better be done in wood, because the plastic grips didn't come out until after the war. Yeah, manufactured to fit the M1 Garand, but it also fit the M2 carbine. So I guess that was kind of a replacement for that, to do that. It does have an edge on two sides, an edge full length on this side, and the top side where the muzzle would be. It's blunted for strength. It's real thick here for strength, and then it does come to another point. It's about 3 inches from the tip there. I don't know who had this or last time they used it or sharpened it, but I tell you what, this thing is razor sharp still. So that's kind of cool. The sheath or scabbard is fairly nice too. It does carry a standard military model, US M8A1. Cloth sheath. You slide your belt through there. It does have a top snap. Not very quiet, but then again, I mean, with the amount of gear that they were carrying, it doesn't have to, this wasn't a stealthy knife. That's nothing they were concerned with. A lot of people when they show knives in the sheath, they're concerned with how much it rattles and is it quiet so I can sneak out and stab someone in the back with it. That wasn't the purpose of this. It was a high combat knife. Although really there wasn't any big point where they used this as a bayonet through World War II. Mainly, you know, a lot of history shows that this was mainly a tool or utensil, maybe some hand combat. If you see Saving Private Ryan when he, like, that soldier stabs him through the chest. More of that kind of style. Otherwise, it was used as a tool to clean out stuff and stuff like that. But all in all, it's a great knife. Part of history right there.